Asari military doctrine. Asari military resembles a collection of tribal warrior bands with no national structure. Each community organizes its own units as the locals see fit and elect a leader to command them. Units from populous cities are large and well equipped, while those from farm villages may only have a few women with small arms. There is no uniform, everyone wears what they like. The Asari military is not an irregular militia, however. Those who serve are full-time professionals. The average Asari huntress is in the maiden stage of her life and has devoted 20 to 30 years of studying the martial arts. Asari choose to be warriors at a young age, and their education from that point is dedicated to sharpen the mind and body for that sole purpose. When they retire, they possess an alarming proficiency for killing. Huntresses fight individually or in pairs, depending on the tactics preferred in their own. One-on-one, a huntress is practically unbeatable, possessing profound tactical insight, a hunter's eye, and a dancer's grace and clarity. Biotics are common enough that some capability is a requirement to be trained as a huntress. Lack of biotic talent excludes a young Asari from military service. While fluid and mobile, Asari can't stand up in a firestorm the way a Krogan, Turian, or human could. Since their units are small and typically lack heavy armor and support weapons, they are almost incapable of fighting a conventional war, particularly one of a defensive nature. So Asari units typically undertake special operations missions. Like an army of ninja, they are adept at ambush, infiltration, and assassination, demoralizing and defeating their enemies through intense, focused guerrilla strikes. As a popular Turian saying puts it, the Asari are the finest warriors in the galaxy. Unfortunately, there are not many of them. So that's interesting. And a fun thing to note is that Shepard received training from a huntress. Not as a huntress per se, but Alina was a huntress and trained Shepard for about a year or so. So not the 20 to 30 years that an Asari gets, but Shepard is exceptional. She always has been. And, you know, that kind of explains how she's able to do all these things that she does. She's very exceptional. But Shepard has had a Asari huntress training of some type. At least in my backstory. This isn't canon or anything. Just want to make that clear. The pantheistic mainstream Asari religion is Siari, which translates roughly as all is one. The faithful agree on certain core truths. The universe is a consciousness. Every life within it is an aspect of a greater whole, and death is a merging of one spiritual energy back into the greater universal consciousness. Siaricists don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They believe that spiritual energy returned to the universe consciousness upon death will eventually be used to fill new mortal vessels. The difference being you don't retain who you were before. Twitch is acting as if I'm not a sub. Did my sub not go through with the gifts? I don't know. That's weird. When you gift sub, shouldn't you be one? Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just see the 5 gifts. I don't see a sub from you, which is unfortunate, given that you just gifted 5 subs. Here. Give me a second. There you go. You gifted subs to everyone else. It's just right someone gifts you a sub. Wait, what? No! What? I said to gift it to Respawn, Twitch. Ballroom Scott, I mean, I'm more than happy to give you a sub, but that was supposed to go to Respawn. What is Twitch doing? I thought it'd be kind because you gave so many gift subscriptions. I clicked on your name and I said to gift it. I guess I don't have a choice. It doesn't let me give it to someone in particular. That's kind of dumb. I'm sorry, Respawn. I tried. I tried so hard. Whoops. Ciari became popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discovered their ability to meld with nearly any form of life. This ability is seen as proof that all life is fundamentally similar. Ciari priestesses see their role as promoting unity between the disparate shards of the universe's awarenesses. Before the rise of Ciari pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as their political opinions. The strongest survivor of those days is the monotheistic religion worshipping the goddess Athame. Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of maiden, matron, and matriarch. So when you hear people say, by the goddess, that's who they're referring to. What happened to my stream? Can you guys hear me? Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay, good. I know we're losing viewers. This might not be the most interesting to some people, but I do really want to get through this and read it for everyone. Solarians! Solarians are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep a day. You're more than welcome, Ballroom Scott. Their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless and hyperactive. The drawbacks of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. The Solarians are amphibian haplodiploid egg layers, unfertilized eggs produced by males and fertilized eggs produced by females. Once a year, a Solarian female will lay a clutch of dozens of eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Oh, wow. Interesting. Solarians have photographic memories and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. Solarian hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan Dalatras matriarch isolates herself with the eggs. The young Solarians psychologically imprint on her and tend to defer to her wishes. During the hatching of daughters, the Dalatras of the mother and father's clans are present at the imprinting. This ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring the desired dynastic and political unity. Interesting. Solarian culture. The rare Solarian females are cloistered on their worlds out of tradition and respect. Powerful female Dalatresses and dynasts and political kingpins are dynasts and political kingpins. They determine the political course of their respective regions through shrewd negotiation. Though male Solarians rise to position of great authority in business, academia, or the military, they rarely have any input in politics. Due to their method of reproduction, Solarians have no concept of romantic love, sexual attraction, or the biological impulses and social rituals that complicate human lives. Male-female relationships are rare due to the scarcity of females and more akin to human friendships. Sexuality is strictly for the purposes of reproduction. Ancient social codes determine who gets to fertilize eggs, which produces more daughters to contribute a bloodline. Fertilization generally only occurs after months of negotiation between the parent clans and is done for purposes of political and dynastic alliance. No Solarian would imagine defying this code. Solarian names are quite complex. A full name includes, in order, the name of the Solarian's planet, duchy, barony, fiefdom, family, and finally, the given name. Solarian government. The Solarian government is called the Solarian Union. It is a labyrinthian web of matrilineal bloodlines and political alliances formed through interbreeding. In many ways, the Solarian political network functions like the noble families of Earth's medieval Europe. Structurally, the governments consist of fiefdoms, baronies, duchies, planets, and marshes, colonization clusters. These are human nicknames. The original Solarian is unpronounceable. Each area is ruled by a single Dalatras, matriarchal head of the household, and represents an increasing amount of territory and prestige within the Solarian political web. Approaching 100 members, the first circle of the Solarian clan comprises parents, siblings, uncles, aunts, and cousins. The next circle includes second cousins, etc. Escalates to well over 1,000 members. The fourth or fifth circle of a clan numbers in the millions. Solarian loyalty is greatest to their first circle and diminishes from there. Their photographic memories allow Solarians to recognize all of their myriad relatives. Okay. Solarian League of One. Before they joined the Citadel Council, the Solarians' most potent military tool was a small reconnaissance team known as the League of One. Their primary training was in espionage and assassination. Never more than a dozen strong, the team was adept at infiltrating the tightest defenses and eliminating all necessary obstacles. Only a few top members of government and military were privy to the League's identities. League members wore no distinguishing garments and held no particular rank. The only evidence of their participation in the League was a small medallion presented to each member upon induction. This secrecy was maintained until formation of the Council. In an effort to dispel rumors and appease their new Asari partners, the Solarian Union released all classified documents pertaining to the League. The League of One was suddenly exposed and in danger of being hunted by enemies of the Solarians. Before any harm could be done, the team mysteriously disappeared. Most assumed this was a convenient lie to help hide their identities, but a few months later, the inner cabinet was murdered. Oh. Though there was no incriminating evidence, it was clear who was responsible. Oh. Jeez. So the League of One was like, you outed us. We gonna murder you. Realizing the threat posed by this rogue outfit, the Specialist Task Group dispatched a team of hunters. When they didn't return, the STG dispatched 10 of its brightest operators with broad discretionary powers. Only 2 returned. They reported no evidence of the League. Good lord. No further incidents were reported, and it was assumed the League was wiped out. Some recently declassified documents, however, have suggested there may have been a 13th member who eluded the Solarian military. Ha! Interesting. Solarian military doctrine. In principle, the Solarian military is similar to the Alliance, a small volunteer army that focuses on maneuver warfare. What differentiates the Solarians is not their equipment or doctrine, but their intelligence, service, and rules of engagement. Their intelligence services and rules of engagement. The Solarians believe that a war should be won before it begins. Conventional wisdom holds that the Solarian knows everything about everyone, and this is not far from the truth. In war, the unquestioned superiority of the intelligence services allows them to use their small military to maximum effectiveness. Well before fighting breaks out, they possess complete knowledge of their enemy's positions, intentions, and timetable. In every war the Solarians have fought, they struck first and without warning. For the Solarians, to know an enemy plans to attack and let it happen is folly. To announce their own plans to attack is insanity. They find the human moral concepts of do not fire until fired upon and declare war before prosecuting it incredibly naive. In defensive wars, they execute devastating preemptive strikes hours before the enemy's own attacks. On the offensive, they have never telegraphed their intentions with a declaration of war before attacking. Biotics are virtually unknown in the Solarian military. Those with such abilities are considered too valuable to be used as cannon fodder and are assigned to the intelligence services. While capable of defending themselves against most threats, Solarians know that they are a small fish in a universe filled with sharks. As a point of survival, they have cultivated strong alliances with larger powers, particularly with the Turians. Though the relationship between the two species was rocky at first due to the Krogan uplift fiasco, the Solarians have taken pains to keep this relationship strong enough that anyone who might threaten them risks Turian intervention. Alright, we're going to finish the council races, and then I'm going to continue the game. And what I'm going to do, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get through all of this now that I'm reading them. What we're going to do is we're going to finish the council races, and then after each mission that I do, we'll do another category. So, like, I'll do a mission, and then we'll do alien extinct races. Then we'll do a mission, unless it's, like, really short. Unless it's really short, we might do 2. So what we'll do is between missions, we'll do this until we get it done. But let me finish the alien council races. Turians. Turian biology. The Turian homeworld, Palaven, is a metal-poor core generating a weak magnetic field and allowing more solar radiation into the atmosphere. To deal with this, most forms of life on Palaven involve some form of metallic exoskeleton to protect themselves. Their reflective plate-like skin makes Turians less susceptible to long-term, low-level radiation exposure, but they do not possess any sort of natural armor. A Turian's thick skin does not stop projectiles and directed energy bolts. Although life on Palaven is carbon-based and oxygen-breathing, it is built on a dextroamino acids. This places the Turians in a distinct minority on the galactic stage. The Quarians are the only other known sapient dextroprotein race. The food of humans, Asari, and Stellarians who evolved levoamino acid-based biospheres will at best pass through Turian systems without providing any nutrition. At worst, it will trigger an allergic reaction that can be fatal if not immediately treated. Turian culture. While Turians are individuals with personal desires, their instinct is to equate the self with the group and set aside personal desires for the good of all. Turians are taught to have a strong sense of personal accountability, the Turian honor that other races find so remarkable. Turians are taught to own every decision they make, good or ill. The worst sin they can make in the eyes of their people is to lie about their own actions. Turians who murder will try to get away with it, but if directly questioned, most will confess the crime. That's interesting. Turians have a strong inclination towards public service and self-sacrifice, so they tend to be poor entrepreneurs. To compensate, they accepted the mercantile Volus as a client race, offering protection in exchange for their fight. Help us balance our checkbooks, please. We suck at it. The Turian military is the center of their society. It is not just an armed force, it is an all-encompassing public works organization. The military police are also a civic police. The fire brigades serve the civilian population as well as military facilities. The corps of engineers build and maintain spaceports, schools, water purification plants, and power stations. The merchant marines ensure that all the worlds get needed resources. Alright, Turian government. We're almost there. Whoops. The Turian government is a hierarchical meritocracy. Hey! Hi, Respawn. Thank you for subbing. I tried to sub you, buddy, but apparently I can't sub specific people. Unfortunate. Oh, Jesus. 6 months in advance. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We'll probably be done with Mass Effect by then, I'm fairly sure. I'm not quite sure what game it'll be moving on until then, but it was something. The Turian government is a hierarchical meritocracy. While it has great potential for misuse, it is tempered by civic duty and personal responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Turians have 27 citizenship tiers, beginning with civilians, client races, and children. The initial period of military service is the second tier. Formal citizenship is conferred at the third tier after boot camp. For client races, citizenship is granted after the individual musters out. Higher ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier of citizenship is based on the personal assessments of one's superiors and co-rankers. Throughout their lives, Turians ascend to higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower tiers. The stigma associated with demotion lies not on the individual, but on those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. This curbs the tendency to promote individuals into positions beyond their capabilities. That's really cool, actually. That's a very merit-based system. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's own limitations more than being ambitious. Hey, you know what? Jaden Shepard, the father, Jaden Shepard Sr., probably would have gotten along well with the Turians. He was really good at his job, but he never really sought to rise through the ranks because he was happy where he was. Oh, thanks, Respawn. Appreciate it. At the top are the Patriarchs, who each rule a colonization cluster. The Primarchs vote on matters... the Primarchs. The Primarchs vote on matters of national import and otherwise maintain a hands-off policy, trusting the citizens on each level below them to do their jobs competently. Turians enjoy broad freedom. So long as one completes his duties and does not prevent others from completing theirs, nothing is forbidden. For example, there are no laws against recreational drug use, but if someone is unable to complete his duties due to drug use, his superiors step in. Judicial proceedings are interventions. Peers express their concern and try to convince the offender to change. If rehabilitation fails, Turians have no qualms about sentencing dangerous individuals to life at hard labor for the state. CERN and try to convince the offender to change. Oh, weird. Okay, so look at that, guys. We found a massive typo. Haha. Alright, military doctrine. Although they lack the brutality of the Krogan, the skill of the Asari, and the virtuosity of the humans, the Turian military has formidable discipline. Officers and NCOs are lifers with years of field experience. Enlisted personnel are thoroughly trained to stay calm under fire. Turian units don't break. Even if their entire line collapses, they fall back in order, setting ambushes as they go. A popular saying holds, you will only see a Turian's back once he's dead. Boot camp begins on the 15th birthday. Soldiers receive a year of training before being assigned to a field unit. Officers train for even longer. Most serve until the age of 30, at which point they become part of the reserves. Even if they suffer injuries pertaining to frontline service, most do support work behind the lines. Biotics are uncommon. While admired for their exacting skills, biotics motives are not always fully trusted by the common soldier. Turians prefer to assign their biotics to specialist teams called cabals. Command and control is decentralized and flexible. Individual squads can call for artillery and air support. They make extensive use of combat drones and light duties and practice combined arms. Infantry operates with armor supported by overhead gunships. Strategically, they are methodical and patient and dislike risky operations. Tradition is important. Each legion has a full-time staff of historians who chronicle its battle honors in detail. The oldest have records dating back to the Turian Iron Age. If a legion is destroyed in battle, it is reconstituted rather than replaced. The Turians recruit auxiliary units from conquered or absorbed minor races. Auxiliary and generally light infantry are armored cavalry units that screen and support the main Turian formations. At the conclusion of their service, the auxiliaries recruits are granted their Turian citizenship. This is very Romanesque. This is a very Roman feeling. Client races taking up the light infantry positions to protect the main Roman forces. Very Romanesque. The religion of Turians. Although Turians have a strict moral code, their belief in individual responsibility means that the concepts of good and evil are simply the individual's choice between egotism and altruism in any given decision. They have no concept of good deities that encourage noble behavior or evil ones that tempt individual misdeeds. Turians believe that groups and areas have spirits that would transcend the individual. For example, a military unit would be considered to have a literal spirit that embodies the honor and courage that it has displayed. A city's spirit reflects the accomplishments and industry of its residents. An ancient tree's spirit reflects the beauty and tranquility of the area it grows within. These spirits are neither good nor evil, nor are they applied to for intercession. Turians do not believe spirits can affect the world, but spirits can inspire the living. Prayers and rituals allow an individual to converse with the spirit for guidance or inspiration. For example, a Turian who finds his loyalty tested may appeal to the spirit of his unit, hoping to reconnect with the pride and honor of the group. A Turian who wishes to create a work of art may attempt to connect with the spirit of a beautiful location. Turians enjoy absolute freedom of religion and can participate whatever appeals to them, so long as it does not impede anyone's ability to perform their duties. There are many practitioners of the Asari's Sarist philosophy. Since opening dialogue with human systems, some Turians have embraced Confucianism or Zen Buddhism. That's kind of cool. Alright, last one for now. The Unification War. At about the time the Solarians and the Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palaven. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. Oh, so that's what the facial markings are for. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for the animosity between the colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term barefaced refers to one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. Interesting, and you'll notice there's very few Turians that have no facial markings. Alright, we'll read the rest at a later time. We've been doing this for quite a while, so let us go back to the Citadel and go shopping. We are 5 hours into our 12-hour stream, everyone, which means we have 7 hours to go. And I haven't died yet. Of course, keep in mind, I've only been in, like, 2 combat levels, and they're both the tutorials. We're 5 hours into the game, and I haven't really even started. Clamp. All right. Actually, I do need to level up Kasumi, but I'll worry about that later. We need to go shopping. I did have a pizza party, yeah. We ate the pizza together. It was good. It was Tuesday, I think, is when we had it. Alright, let's try this again.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a Spectre.
That is quite a prestigious role. It is my pleasure to extend the government employee discount to you, Spectre. Please, feel free to check the updated prices.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I didn't even have to give her a recommendation. Hi there. All of them. All of them. I want all of them. I want my hamster. Yes, I want to purchase my space hamster. I want to purchase my fish. I want to purchase my model. I want to purchase my Destiny Ascension. All of it. It's far more important than whatever else I was going to spend money on.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Ooh. Excuse me. I have to come back and forth a few times to get the whole conversation.
Fine, fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Amino dextrous and amino sinister if you have it.
You don't mix your spice chirality. What cooking school did you say you went to?
I don't go to cooking school. I just want something tasty to put on a steak.
Why don't you just go to Fish Dog Food Factory? It's on level 23. Ask for their tummy-tingling tachanka sauce.
I want their tummy-tingling tachanka sauce.
Come on, please. You have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Fine. Asari honey marinade. Made at an Ardat Yakshi monastery by sad, tortured blue souls. Too sweet for a real connoisseur, but anyone willing to date you will probably be impressed.
Hey, thanks.
Oh my god, that's so rude. Oh, hey Twy, how's it going? You still at work? Are you sneaking in things at work?
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
Let's get them all. Get the high-grade provisions so our people can eat good. And get those books. Oh, I don't have an uptime thing. I can tell you I have been streaming for 5 hours and 9 minutes, Twy. I can go to Cloudbot and make a new one for it.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
All right, let's go upstairs. Upstairs. We need upstairs. Excuse me. You just missed my breathtaking reading of the Codex for an hour. Truly, streaming quality at its best.
What can I do for you?
I thought weapons were restricted on the Citadel now.
Carrying them around is. Selling them isn't. We store them in off-site containers and deliver them to your ship. People who have permission to carry, like CSEC, can walk out with them.
I'd like to buy something.
Try our electronic catalog interface. That kiosk over there.
Tell me about your services.
We sell quality hunting supplies, which you'll need when you purchase one of our adventure travel packages. Imagine it, human. The break of day. You and your team have been stalking a Shatha for 5 days. In that time, it's killed 4 men. You see it? Line it up. Take the shot. Blam! It's down. You're the hero. That's what we offer. Not a vacation, but an experience.
I fell asleep during my Codex reading.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Rodham believes in salesmanship, the personal touch. Some say we're old-fashioned. We recognize that adventure traveling is a niche, a small, tight-knit community.
No, I didn't, Twy. I'm a nerd. I'm an uber nerd. I love the Codex.
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard.
Just name
in my
drop
store.
herself.
I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Yes. No other gun shop will have that kind of endorsement. This is true. She just name dropped herself. Oh, well, I'm Shepard. Alright, what do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, we have to buy them at stores. I want my Maddock. I don't care about you. You suck. I'll never buy you. No. 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 That one I might actually get. That is a good thing to buy. Yes, we'll get that. Submachine gun damage? No. Heavy pistol damage? No. Sniper rifle damage? Definitely. I don't have tons of cash. We're gonna get the sniper rifle. We're gonna
This
buy.
should come in handy.
We're gonna buy everything eventually, but I gotta be very careful what I buy here, because money is not easy to come by.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11...
Oh, hang on. Give me a second, everyone. Do we want to go in there yet? No. Like, we could save that for another time. We are 5 hours into this game, and I have yet to do my first real mission. So we'll go
People want to hear
explore
your story,
everything
Shep.
at a time. But we do want to do this.
Khalees have been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
You spent the whole time trying to make me look like I was selling out Earth to the Council.
You proved me wrong in the end. Now that you've resurfaced, you're news again. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew of around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid, and yes, I remember them all. Everyone in the Fifth Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Yeah!
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Ha! Alright, let's go take a look at the other 2 stores downstairs real quick before we go. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from them though. I weapon upgrades. I need weapon upgrades, but we'll see.
I wonder what a Presidium fish would taste like.
I don't know.
Tell me there are no fish.
There might be fish up there. You don't know. Don't make assumptions. I do love this mod that allows me to run a lot more. Oh, that's so good looking. Ah, I love it. There's the council tower.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes. With our Unification Day special, you can get up to 2,000 credits back. Such a deal. Could I interest you in a Turian Esquirine sporting shuttle? Unmatched acceleration, peerless maneuvering, and like all Turian shuttles, it can fit a light mass accelerator cannon.
Of course it can.
Perfect for heavy traffic.
Oh my god.
I offer a no-money down lease on my quality used ships. Ah, I know. Perhaps one of our light haulers? I have several Kowloon modular conveyors available. Very moddable, those Kowloons. You know what makes a ship, Earth Clan?
What?
It's the engines.
Is it the engines?
I don't mean to brag, but the Borecat Combine produces wonderful engines. Perhaps you'd like to examine a ship with such an engine?
Maybe someday.
Now, I'm hardly one to judge, Earth Clan, but you appear quite fertile.
Wow.
I believe
Wow.
you could use a shuttle with seating for many bulbous children.
Bulbous children, eh?
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find
Oh my
many
God.
excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used.
You know what I haven't had in ages? Ramen. My grandmother used to make the best ramen. Delicious. Thinking back, I really should have stolen her recipe.
You should have. Why didn't you?
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth. What can I get you? The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station. We have 6 kinds of beer on tap.
Alright. Let's go this way. There's 2 stores down here I want to take a look at.
Welcome to Sarenus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface over there.
If everything's automated, why are you here?
Customer service. Sweeping out the store, carefully explaining things to the technologically illiterate. It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through expensive fiber optic cables than it does through cheap ones.
It's so true.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
You think, like, when BioWare was, like, putting this together, like, one team put that together and another, someone comes up and they're like, but wait, she's just gonna say the same thing at every store, and everyone just stops and looks at them? Yeah. Yeah, she is. Let's see what we got here. Tech damage is useful, but look how expensive. Damage protection also useful, but incredibly expensive. And I don't need that. So we're not buying anything here yet. We will get all of this stuff, but not yet. I have to be very careful.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
It's them.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Tell me about your store.
The Serta Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic therapy regimens and genetically engineered products. Serta is probably best known for the development of Metagel.
I'd like to buy something.
Purchases are made through our catalog interface. It's over there.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service, returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally interact with. Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
That is odd.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
Oh, hey,
With
an
respect,
Amber Alert.
the Foundation is not concerned with profits.
Whoops.
A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know, it would make your services more popular. An endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you?
Aha.
I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
Skippy.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
All right, what do we got here? Metagel is nice. It's not that expensive either, but it's also not incredibly necessary yet. It becomes better when I have more upgrades.
Say that there are occasional motor control side effects. Jake loves to run. What if it makes him fall down?
Jake is fine, Rebecca. He's a perfectly healthy toddler.
Yep. Okay, so we're not buying anything else here yet.
This Gladys is a thief, and I want her arrested.
Ignore that for now. I'll talk to them later. I will talk to them later. We are skedaddling, everyone. Skedaddle, skedoodle. Hey, Eldridge. Are you and Blue planning on needing to go out to do anything today? Alright, let's go to... We're going to Omega. To Omega. Let's see, right here. Hang on, let me do something here. Cause I'd really like some chips. I'm out of chips, and chips would be great, but I can't go get any because I'm doing a 12-hour stream for the next 7 hours. But I really want some. Alright, entering orbit. Docking. So, you know, if you guys are going out, some chips. Oh, time to exercise the squeamin', it would seem. All right, let me go ahead and, well, let me just do that now before we hit accept. Sorry, stretching a little bit first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Mark is complete. There we go. Oh. You guys still have to wait till I sit back down. Hang on. Let me go do some more exercise. Alright. Butterflies? Is that what these are called? I think so. I don't remember. I really gotta look these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eldridge, I hate you. Not because you're making me work out, but because you're specifically waiting for me to sit down to do it. Oh my gosh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there we go. I don't think there's any others, so... No. I can see the chat now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ha! I didn't sit down this time. I knew it. Alright. This is going to be just curls, so I'm going to do 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I think that's 5 now. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. I think you're at 5, so I think you got 5 more, guys. I think. I'm not positive on that. Alright. So, where was I? Let's level up Kasumi, shall we? And overload. I like Kasumi. I use her a lot. Wait. No. Alright. More exercise, everyone. We're never getting out of the screen. Deltoids, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. There we go. I don't like how it takes the sound off every time I get out of that screen, but oh well. Alright, so you guys only have 4 left. I mean, you can go ahead and use them now if you want, but then you'll have nothing for the rest of it. And what I'll remember to do next time too, because 12 hours is a long time, I might try and like up the limit just for the exercise. And I'm just gonna go do some exercise real quick, everyone. Alright, squats, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There we go. All right. Nice. Ow, 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 ow. I just hit my finger.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting. Afterlife now.
That's odd.
Receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Well, yes, so there's two things I can do. I can set a number of times you can redeem it in a certain period of time, and I can set the number of times total. The thing is that as crazy as it sounds, as annoying as it can be, if you guys redeem it all at once, it actually does do a bit of a better workout because, you know, doing 1 rep of 10 anything isn't tons of exercise. But doing 5 reps of 10 different things all at once is, you know, better. So, we'll see. I'll look into it.
Please.
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me.
There's
you
that
must be
beautiful
Commander
guy.
Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
I've got some weird white noise coming in. Oh, it's not white noise, it's literally these vents. Okay, I was like, does anyone else hear white noise? Am I having a glitch? We're gonna go sell things first, or buy things.
The savage beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to, and how low they'll go. For tickets, contact Calyat box offices or buy direct from the Afterlife ticket office. You won't believe your eyes.
End is not.
It is, huh?
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
What have you got in stock?
Something of everything. A lot of merchandise comes through this station, and I snatch up the best of it.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Okay, what do we got here?
He also sold me this spice rack shaped like a
Sniper rifle damage is really good. Ooh, I love this armor. I really do. But you can't take the helmet off, so it's kind of pointless. It's really cool though. I'm definitely gonna get this, even though I won't have much money after that. But I definitely want another 10% to my sniper rifle damage.
That's interesting.
Don't care about that, but I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna get the Hanar porn. Alright. So my sniper rifles now do 20% more damage.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this? I mean, it's not like they're hidden. They're right here in their own filth. What a shithole.
Yup, I know.
I like the seedier towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have god-awful neon everywhere, like Ilium or the Citadel. Just the light of people living, moving from place to place. Just enough to know people live there.
How can people be left to rot in this shithole? I like it here. It's nicer. Oh, hey! That's cool. They changed the texture. So now it looks like he's working on some electrical field. Before it looked like he was just blowing stuff up or something.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
Oh, Atheist, I was way ahead of you. I'm definitely going to be wearing that one because 10% headshot damage.
That sounds like a good cause. How's that going?
Not very well. No one will buy anything at the prices Herod forces me to ask for them.
By the way, hello everyone. There's so many people here. How are you all? It's like almost 30 people in my chat room. How's it going?
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person.
I am a decent
person. You can't breathe a word of it to Herod.
I mean,
of course.
I've got some flaws.
Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days,
Oopsie.
so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Herod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Herod control your prices?
Herod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Herod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
Okay.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Yeah, let's see what you have. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, hang on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. Oh, Ken, you beautiful Quarian, you. Oh, my baby, my Maddock. Gimme. I'm not gonna buy those yet. I don't need that. I mean, that will be useful later on for other teammates, maybe. Heavy skin weave I couldn't afford even if I wanted, though I do want it. Heavy weapons ammo, well, I'm gonna hold on. But I got my baby. Let's go talk to Harold or whatever his name was. Yeah. Oh, that's not what we need.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
I'm glad they did that, Atheist. That's the whole point. You're not supposed to just be able to go buy everything.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Nice. See, once in a while the Paragon options get threatening. And a lot of people are like, that's a renegade option. Well, no, not really. Sometimes being a Paragon means being threatening to avoid having to use violence. This is probably what I'm going to be wearing this whole game. Increase headshot damage by 10%. Yes, please, and thank you. I'll take the guest ship. I don't need the hack module. I don't need that. I don't need the terminus armor, and I do. Ooh, the Blackstorm gravitational singularity projector is the brainchild of a weapon designer. I never got to use this because it was like a pre-order thing. I never got to use this. I'm gonna buy it. The other stuff I don't really need. Very nice. I need to go change out my gear. Oh, I can change out my gear when... Yeah, I'll be able to... No, I won't be able to change out my armor, though. Back to the Normandy. Sorry, I want to wear my visor. Let's go talk to Arya first. Why not?
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
I like to think Shepard's just had a really bad few days and she is not in the mood. You want to throw down, she will turn this bar into a bloodbath. She don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, he doesn't do anything. I forget. He's boring.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Don't fight an agent.
Don't fuck with Arya.
Oh, that too.
I like it. Easy to remember. If you forget, someone will remind you.
Then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you? One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am. Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you. So you must know what's what on Omega. Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Gotcha.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him? The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you. What can you tell me about him? Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Okay.
Thanks for the information. Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
We'll talk about Archangel later. For reasons.
Give me another drink,
I'm gonna head back to the Normandy real quick and change my armor out so I can wear that headpiece and make sure my weapons are good and all that good stuff.
Come on, let me in.
Also, I think I'm gonna change my armor color because I'm terribly indecisive. I'm so indecisive, guys.
As your life ebbs away,
To the Normandy.
the attacker leans forward, hoists your valuables, and says, "Good thing he didn't have a Devlon stinger." Devlon Industries, fine sidearms for your.
I love that advertisement. Alright. To my chambers. Armor, helmets. Yep, that's what we're gonna go with. I don't like that I can't take it off, but at least we're not hiding Shepard's face, and this gives me more headshot damage. Don't worry, I plan to feed the fish as well. I think we're gonna go with black and purple. For now. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this for now. Wait. Also, we need to count, because if I forget to feed them, it goes up by the number of fish that actually die. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, someone remember there's 6 fish in here currently. If I forget to feed them and they die, that number goes up by 6. I don't want it to go up at all. Alright, now let's go get more.
No messages for you, Commander.
We're only 6 hours into the game before I get my first crewmate. Oh, so much to do in this game, though. You truly did have a lot of freedom to do things in whatever order you saw fit to do it in. Not complete freedom, but a lot of freedom. In fact, we are going to take you and you. Zaid, let's level up your... concussive shot. Okay. Oh, I should have gotten the incisor rifle for my squad mates. I forgot how good that is for squad mates. That's alright. Let's try the singularity projector. You are going to also get the Maddock. Good. And you just have those. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's so pretty.
Quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solis runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Alright, so if I headshot someone now, I do 30% more damage than I did before, which is nice.
End is not.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Ooh, I'm liking the color of the... I'm liking that black and purple now.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
That starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
That makes sense.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems.
Yeah!
Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
We're all human. The plague won't affect us. Let's do it.
So, like, does Shepard think she's gonna cure the plague? No. She's just telling that man what he needs to hear to let her in. She doesn't think she's capable of curing a plague. But hey, what he doesn't know. Alright, all this should be good. No. I have 5 shots with my big gun. Alright. Quarantine in effect. Watch out, everyone.
Don't shoot. They're cleared to come in.
Darn right we are.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Gotcha.
Here they come.
There you are.
Can't see him.
Gotcha.
I've seen a lot of bad before. This is worse. Way worse.
Plague control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Yup. That is play control at its most basic. Hey, Respawn redeemed a Zone of Truth question. What is the most that you're okay sharing embarrassing thing you've done? Let me think for a second. I've done a lot of embarrassing things. But, like, truly embarrassing? So, when I was in high school, I wasn't exactly the best student. It wasn't until I got to college that I started taking my studies really seriously. I was in drama when I was a sophomore or junior in high school. I forget which. I think sophomore in high school. I was in drama, and we were in URL one-act play competition. And in order to be in any URL competition, you have to be passing all your classes, right? Well, I was failing like 4 of my classes, and I just didn't tell my teacher this, because I thought maybe if I just didn't say anything, they wouldn't check or whatever. You know, the naivete of a teenager. And like a week before competition, my teacher found out, obviously, and had to confront me about it, and I had basically had to let everyone know that I was failing and couldn't be in the play, and they had to recast me and find someone else to do the play for me, and it was really embarrassing because I felt like I'd let everyone down. So that was probably one of the more embarrassing things I've ever done. Very bad. I also went to school in elementary school with completely soaked pants because I fell in a ditch. And I didn't want to go home because I wasn't supposed to be walking on the ditch. And if I went home, my parents would all be like, why are your pants wet? So I just went to school, completely wet pants. You know, like you do. There we go. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. That's the right one. There we go. Nice. Alright. Paddle goes to the paddle. Dreidel goes to the dreidel. Tootsie Roll goes to the Tootsie Roll. And copyright goes to copyright. There we go. Ooh. It's Alita time. Alita. Darling, where are you? There you are. Hello. Hi. Hi. Someone got Alita time. It was Typhoon. Typhoon wanted me to give you pets. Yes, they did. So here I am to give you pets. Yes, here. Right. Okay. Go back to sleep. Alright, so there we go.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
I might, one of these days, get a second webcam and hook that up so that I can, like, you guys can see me do exercises or do Alita time, that kind of thing. That would be fun, I think. But we'll see. Unfortunately, my webcam as it is now for my V-Roid wouldn't really help with that because you wouldn't be able to see me give Alita time.
Bastards see us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
How do you fake a wet cough like that? Like I could I could cough, right? But man, that wet cough? Whew.
This isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague.
Oh.
Get out of here before he infects me.
Hey, Halo. Hang on a second. I'm being raided by Halo with 3 people. Hello, everyone. How's it going? How's your day been? How was your stream, Halo? How's your stream? Oi, nerd. Oi, nerd. Oi, right back at you. Oh, okay, I guess I'm taking this moment to stretch. Hang on. I watched E3 and took a time machine back to the 2000s by playing some Adventure Quest. Ooh, I also played Mario Paint. Ooh, E3 is going on right now? I mean, I guess it is the time. I didn't even think about it. I hope they got good stuff. I always wait until the end of E3 and then just look at all the